This man is sweating bullets. Okay, ready? What up, fam? Today we got Montana. Montana runs for Western Colorado University, and he's dealing with some Achilles issues. Montana, describe your issue.
It hurts.
When did this start?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And what were you doing?
No idea. Just
No idea. Can you describe how it feels?
When you're running, it's just like tight. And it's kind of like feels like it's gonna pull.
I'm gonna show you guys how I would take care of this issue. It sounds like Achilles tendonitis to me. Chiropractic wise, if someone were to come into my office, there's two things I believe in: short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goals be fix the problem area. Long-term goal, strengthen the foundation that caused the injuries in the first place. And usually that is glute instability and hip weakness. All right, so Montana, I'm gonna have you go face down onto the table. And do you experience any creaking in your Achilles?
No.
Now, if you guys at home experience any creaking in your Achilles, that's a no-no. That means you should shut it down for a little bit, because that's inflammation in between the tendon and the tendon sheath, which means there's fluid. You have to address the soft tissue. We're gonna use my scraping tool. Link to a similar product you can get off on Amazon will be in the description down below. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape his Achilles, and then we'll adjust everything. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. Obviously, you wanna get checked out by a provider in your area. This does not replace seeking medical care. This is for educational purposes only. So basically, you wanna get some emollient. You place it on the Achilles so it slides better. You're gonna place it on his Achilles like so, just like butter. So Achilles tendonitis is like number 6 maybe on the commonest running injuries. A lot of it has to do is that modern footwear is too much heel to toe offset, so you're naturally adapted to a shortened Achilles. So all of a sudden, if you go from spikes or into flats, you'll start to get pain. Same concept. So we have to not only scrape the tendon to bring blood flow to the area, teach the body to remodel. You don't want to turn this into something chronic, because if it turns into something chronic, it will no longer be a tendonitis. It would be a tendinopathy or tendinosis. And what happens is that the tendons, the fibers of the tendon get all intertwined. It becomes less pliable. Your body lays down more nerve tissue, more capillary beds, and it starts to hurt, and it starts to become can be a season ender and stuff like that. So we got to watch it. The Achilles is one of the, if not the strongest tendon in your body. It's like a rubber band, stores potential energy when you're running, and you store that energy and you push off. So we have to keep this pliable. So basically, I'm teaching you guys at home how to do the scraping. So what you're gonna do, you put a little emollient on. It could be coconut oil, something you're not allergic to. Take the stainless steel tool. We're gonna do some light scraping for about 30 seconds, because you have nerves that you can overstimulate. So if you ever were a kid and you bumped your head and your mama rubbed your boo-boo and the pain went away, even though the inflammation didn't go down, basically you're overstimulating nerves by rubbing the area. So when I'm about to go deep and break up scar tissue, you won't feel it as much. So you can have two types of Achilles tendonitis. You can have insertional Achilles tendonitis, which is at the bone and in the band, which is what he's got going on. So we do this for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go deep for about 10. And it's okay to get some petechiae, dots, red dots, whatnot. Bruising is not ideal, but it can happen, and that's okay. And it's just something you would want to do maybe no more than twice a week. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go deep for about 10 seconds. So slow, light strokes for 30 seconds, and then deep, quick strokes for about 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next we're gonna do long, slow strokes for about 30 seconds. Over the site of pain. And your tool, should tell you, it should resonate into the tool that if there's some gunk going on, or you can see he's starting to get some petechiae right here. See how it's like red dots? Yes, it's supposed to hurt. Yeah, guys, it should feel uncomfortable. You're like, it's kind of productive. No. So like right where you got the pain, where you're describing, see how it's like, I know you're in the light, but it's starting to get petechiae. So that means we're almost done. If you get petechiae before you get to the time zone, then that means to move on to the next phase. See right here, see it? Where his issue is? It's like right here, right here. How long, you said it's been bugging you for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
How long have you had it? Have you had this before?
No.
Okay. Okay, next that's it. And next we're gonna do some flushing for about 30 seconds, maybe a little less. And that's it for the Achilles. So now we're gonna wipe off the gunk. All right, let's have you stand up and see how you feel. Sweating bullets. How does it feel?
Good.
Okay.
Can't really feel much.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the chiropractic portion now. So now that we address the soft tissue, let's have you go back on your back. Have you been adjusted before?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna yank on his ankles. We want to increase that dorsiflexion. With the adjustment, you get an increase in enkephalins and endorphins in the area, so you have a decrease in pain naturally, and you have an increase in range of motion right away. You reset those mechanoreceptors, which tell your body where that joint is positioned in space. Lack of dorsiflexion equals injuries further down the chain. All right, hold on to the table. Oh, no, hold on to the table like that on the sides. We're gonna do both sides. Okay, ready? One more. Okay, other side. This man is sweating bullets. Okay, ready? Okay. All right, let's have you lay on your side, face that way. I'm gonna adjust your hip. So you're like, well, the problem area is in the heel. Why are you adjusting the hip? So same concept. Fixing the mechanoreceptors, you'll get a slight improvement in balance and mechanics. It's not everything, so you do have to do the at-home strengthening exercises to help with that. All right, so bend the top leg, straighten the bottom leg, bottom hip more towards me, underneath you, other way, good. And let me see this arm. Okay, like that. Place this arm back there. Went already. Okay, other side. Bend the top leg, straighten the bottom leg, bottom hip more towards me, and you, as he takes me out, bottom shoulder more towards me. Okay, like that. Bend this leg. There we go. One more. Okay. All right, let's have you come on up and see how you feel. Better? Yes, sir. All right, be honest. Okay. If it's something chronic, it may take a little bit longer, but you'd be surprised how quick and better you feel just by scraping the area, increasing the blood flow, breaking up scar tissue. All right, so in the meantime, between visits, I'll probably take like 2 to 4 treatments. He would do his at-home exercises. I would actually stay away from stretching for right now until the pain's gone completely. Contrary to popular belief, if you have pain right away, like if you strain something at home, you don't want to go straight into stretching. You're better off doing isometric exercises, which would be not changing the length of the muscle. All right, any questions? Oh yeah. So if with an Achilles issue and sometimes it warms up and it feels better, with running, I would avoid hills. I would avoid fast running for a little bit. It's very variable from person to person, so you can keep training through it as long as it doesn't get worse. Okay. You can also look into getting a night splint. Link to a similar product will be in the description down below. Basically, it keeps your foot in a 90-degree angle. So you know how like it's stiff first thing in the morning? I don't know if you experienced that, but I experienced that. But if you wear a night splint, it actually helps with the healing because it helps keep the tendon and the length in position, the stretch position about 95 degrees, and you'll be a lot better off. So I would get a night splint if you can. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. Awesome. So Montana's feeling pretty good. He's ready to run again. So yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell when I post my next video. If you guys have any questions, if you like these videos, comment down below if you want me to continue doing these. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. See you.